So I just watched Spy X Family Season 3, Episode 10, which comes in three titles. Let me just hold on. Oh, that God. Austin's Trouble, A Normal Mixer, and Moon Landing. That's the title of it. It's just three parts of this episode. It's a three-part episode, but they were all spliced in one. So I've been thinking I want to do something new. So rather than just do a review, let me just do my thoughts or opinion on the episode or the movie, or if that works out well. So here's my thoughts. Lloyd, Yor, and Anya are juggling their normal lives, or keeping their normal lives afloat. That's what it looks like. I think like Lloyd was the most, my opinion in this is that Lloyd was the most patient one in all of this, seeing that he is the greatest spy in the world. He doesn't want anybody to know that he's Twilight and he's the greatest spy in the world. His other job, whereby he's a psychiatrist, that's his front job. That's his front job, his cover job, to make sure that nobody thinks that he's Twilight. And yeah, he has psychiatric skills. Then we got Yor, who is AKA Yor, aka Thorn Princess. She's one of the most lethal assassins in the world, and her cover job is she works as a clerk at City Hall. Okay, and then you got Anya, who has the child of telepathic abilities, and she's a student at that school, whatever that school's name is. So what do I think about this episode? Again, I think that Lloyd was the most patient when dealing with his problem. He's the most patient one of them all, dealing with Thomas Austin's problem, whereby Thomas Austin has a problem talking with his wife. Ever since that whole hijacking incident, he's not been himself. So Hendrickson referred this guy in the last episode to Lloyd. And Lloyd, okay, yes, Lloyd knows about him more than he knows about himself. And he knows everything until he realized that he's having problems talking with his wife. And his wife has this negative demeanor. Thomas's wife sort of seems like, I don't know, she has the same negative demeanor that Melinda Desmond has, but except Melinda Desmond has mixed feelings for her son on the inside. Thomas's wife was like, okay, she's nagging about him, yelling at him because he doesn't do stuff he doesn't perform his duties as a husband, like what a husband should be doing. So Lloyd figures this out, and okay, yeah, I think they went through a lot of scenarios. He was patient even till the end of that. Even to the end of that scenario, he gives him an advice. Why don't you try talking with your wife? Best advice he's ever gotten. And when he actually found out, okay, the problem, he's come full circle with it. Maybe he should go talk with his wife. Then we have Fiona Frost, who's working as a secretary at the hospital. Her code name, Nightfall. She's still fantasizing about being in the same room with Lloyd. She really wants to marry Lloyd so badly that she counts how long the conversation is, and she said that the conversation lasted below a minute. She's very obsessive on the inside. On the outside, she's very patient. She has this cold demeanor. I think she should date Frankie, but she doesn't want to date Frankie. And she told Frankie, like, if this is some sort of a fantasy, you'll be eating the bullets. And like, okay, there are other men out there. Why is she so fixated on Lloyd? The only person who's perfect for Lloyd is Yor. Yor is a perfect wife for him. She doesn't want to give up. She just doesn't know when to quit. Then you now go to Yor's, what do I think about Yor's, part of this episode? I think that Yor was pretty much reckless. A bit reckless. Uprising reckless. In the sense that in the beginning of her part of the episode, she's like, okay, she doesn't want to draw any suspicion or she doesn't want to be reported. That's what she's trying to avoid. Then when she hangs out with those three friends, Camilla and the other two, she drinks and then she's reckless. They want to the Camilla and the others want to hear about her sex life. But the thing about Yor is that she's never been exposed to shopping. She's never been exposed to dating. So yeah, I can see why she's the way she is. She's never been exposed to romance. She's never done romance before. I mean, she is cute. She is, in a way, sexy, but she's never been exposed to romance before. And during the conversation, it's like, okay, while she was talking with her friends, she's drunk, and then she's thinking about going to go kill Lloyd. She wants to go get permission from shopkeeper. Shopkeeper would never actually allow her to do something like that, because that would actually definitely expose her as an assassin. And then she's having this fantasy about killing Lloyd, and then Anya's crying, okay, yes, that's why she thinks that it's going to be a bad idea. And then there's the part of, the three of them are talking about their husbands. She's talking about Lloyd, talking about the times when Lloyd made her breakfast. Lloyd actually arranged her work stuff and her documents for her work and did good things for her. But she's never, then there was that welcome home kiss. Yor has got to be one heck of an animal. She's a beast of a wife. And then there was that one part where she fell in Lloyd's arms and okay, welcome home kiss. I think I saw this in the manga, but hey, it's actually come out in the anime. These two make a perfect couple. I think Lloyd should actually coach her on romance. But Lloyd's never been, I don't know if Lloyd's been exposed to romance before, but he really needs to coach Yor on romance. And the fact that Yor actually blew off visible steam, like the whole room was boiling. Even Lloyd was even asking, like, how much drinks did you have tonight? Like, wow. It's a good thing she wasn't hangover. In a way, she was hangover, but it sort of dissolved. Anya in the same room is thinking they're flirting in her mind. Hopefully they didn't hear her. Again, I think Yor was a bit reckless. My opinion is, yeah, she was reckless when she needed to, like, watch the way she's drinking. When she falls into that depression stage, she starts hanking, and boy, that's something you do not want to avoid. I mean, I've heard of drunken boxing, but this one is an entirely new thing I've never actually seen before. And then what I get from all of this is that, I haven't finished yet. Then we go to Anya's part where she's hanging out with Damien, Becky, and the rest of the kids there. And then one of Damien's friends is playing with her with a plane. Damien is jealous because Damien feels that Anya's taking the whole spotlight away from him. And Becky is supportive of Damien, she's been supportive of Anya, and she tells Damien that you're gonna need to be a lot more imaginative if you want to reach up to her level. So Lloyd was patient, calm and calculated. Even as I gotta say, he's a very skilled psychiatrist. Your clerk at City Hall, she really needs to ease up. She really needs to reduce the way she drinks. Anya, not a problem. So if you guys think that Lloyd and Yor are going to end up together, please leave it in the comment section. And then Fiona, please sign Fiona on the dating site. She really needs to sign up on a dating site. She really needs to go on dating. I mean, that one time she went on dating with Frankie, that wasn't really a date. That was to capture someone or to protect someone. Anyway, you guys leave a comment in the comment section. Leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.